Come on fire.
Are we ready? Ready to roll? Okay. Call the meeting to order. Do we have a roll call, please? Brian?
Here.
Larry?
Here.
Gary?
Here.
Tom?
Here.
Tony?
Here.
Bretta?
Here.
Hamilton? Here. Coon? Here. Hey, to entertain a motion to approve the previous common council minutes. Second. Motion and second to approve the previous common council minutes. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Entertain a motion to approve the treasurer's report.
So moved. Second.
Motion and a second to approve the treasurer's report. All in favor?
Aye.
Next item is citizens forum. Pam, you had something?
Yeah, I'm here representing the Friends of Swiftwater Trails. And I just wanted to give the council an update. We've been working on down at the NEL, the Nekoosa Environmental Learning Loop. And I just wanted to let the council know that we have completed the signage for the NEL. We've increased the loop. It is now one continuous loop down there. One of the members went on Strava and did a mileage for it, and it encompasses 1.6 miles.
Nice.
So now it's a continuous loop. It goes around the new athletic fields, kind of goes in between baseball diamonds out to the road over by, towards the middle school, along the new walking path there, but it goes out in the field. And it goes along the disc golf course, and it goes down around, the disc golf course. They increased the disc golf course. It goes down through what's called the lower Nell, where there's that old bridge there that will eventually need to be repaired. It used to be kind of an out and back down there, but it's we increased the mileage, so it's a lollipop loop down there. But it's all signed. I would encourage people to go and take a walk there. You can access it either through the high school parking lot or over by the baseball diamonds. Or like I said, the high school parking lot over by, let me see, the corner of, let me see where the, shoot, help me out with the streets down there.
Is it behind the middle school?
Yeah, behind
Fairview and Birch?
Yeah. Yeah. So, you can approach it all different, ways down there. But it's all signed. There's arrow signs. There's NEL signs. So you can approach it. You're not going to get lost out there. But it's an addition. The next step for the Swiftwater group, we've got the signs purchased and the post purchase. That's Rick and the city crew is going to be putting up the signs for the bike route that will be going through the city. And this will connect the off-road sections, and it'll be the whole bike route, like walking route going through the city. So that's, the next stage of that's going to happen. So, all that stuff has already been purchased through grant money. So that's where we're at right now.
Oh, great.
Busy.
Something we should probably get on our Facebook page, huh?
Yeah, eventually.
Well, we
I'm
get,
not in charge.
well, I know, I understand, but I think that would be a great idea to get the word out. Sure, get some pictures, that kind of thing.
Yeah, as the Swiftwater Group, and, Rick is, we had already talked that, once the signs go up around the city, just as we had, with the, Rick was going to contact the Chamber of Commerce Group to have a ribbon cutting ceremony, just like we had at the Lynn Creek Nature Trail. And all that should still be happening yet this fall.
Good, cool. All right, next item on the agenda, we have an awards presentation to do. I'm gonna just come around.
Can you restart your thing here, Mayor?
Get it?
Your super secure password? It's like mine, just hit 4 numbers and you got it.
Where do you want me to stand, guys?
Oh, where's the camera? Right there.
Go in the middle so the camera gets a good shot.
Well, on behalf of the council and state of Nekoosa, I'd just like to, it's my honor to present to you a key to the city of Nekoosa. It's an appreciation and in honor of your dedication to 43 years to the ambulance department and the fire department. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, City Council. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Kenny.
And does it open all the doors?
Even the secret one.
Just the bathrooms, we gotta keep locking.
Ambulance office.
Especially the ambulance bay.
That's the key to the ambulance bay. There, hold it, hold it 1 second. Bring it up. No, tip it forward. There you go, there. Just like that. Yeah, couple of them just.
Thanks again, guys.
Thank you.
But it doesn't feel good.
Okay, moving on then, we'll move on to committee reports.
Oh, the real fun.
Yeah, here we go. First committee
Our
report,
audience, you know.
Ways and Means, Chairman Down.
Ways and Means Committee meeting was held on Tuesday, September 14th, 2021 at 6:30 PM in the council chambers at City Hall. Members present were myself, Dan Downing, Chairman, Brian Krupstak, Secretary, Adam Beering, and Garrett Kuhn. Also in attendance were Mayor Dan Carlson, Curtis Breda, and Brad Hamilton. Item number 1, we audited the bill list. Item number 2, license and applications. There were none. Item number 3, recommend sending treasurer to the Treasurers Conference September 16th and 17th per handbook. Item number 4, recommend sending municipal court clerk to 2021 municipal court clerk seminar, October 27th and 29th per handbook. Number 5, recommend placing ads for the Nekoosa Pumpkin Fest and Nekoosa Homecoming in the City Times. And number 6, recommend donation of $1,500 for the Nekoosa Hometown Christmas Parade. Action needs to be taken on item number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6.
Second.
Number 1 also. Audit the bill.
So it's 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Yes.
Motion is second to adopt items 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6 of the Ways and Means Committee report. We have a roll call vote, please.
Breda,
Yes.
Larry,
Yes.
Downing,
Yes.
Brian,
Yes.
Hearing,
Yes.
Tom,
Yes.
Hamilton. Yes. Kuhn?
Yes.
Next committee report is Public Works. Chairman Krupstak.
Public Works has one need to report on. I move that minutes accepted as printed.
Motion is second to accept the minutes of the Public Works Committee report. All in favor?
Aye.
To the Honorable Mayor, members of the Nekoosa Common Council, Public Works Committee meeting was held on Thursday, September 9th, 2021 at 5 PM in the Nekoosa Council chambers. Members present were Larry Krupstak, Curtis Breda, Brad Hamilton, and Adam Beering. Also in attendance were Mayor Dan Carlson, Dan Downing, Garrett Kuhn, Brian Krupstak, Michael Cum, Rick Schmidt from the DPW, Joe Kaiser, and the ambulance chief, Joe Crutchmeyer. I believe we missed You were there, weren't you, Sean?
I don't think I was there for Public Works. I think I came late.
Okay, we're good then. Okay, item one, recommend approving the contract with Waste Management for garbage and refuse pending final approval. City attorney. Item two, discuss Wood Avenue Water and Sewer Project update. Item three, discuss the grant from the local road improvement program. Any questions? If not, move to adopt item one.
Second.
Motion and second to adopt item 1 of the Public Works Committee report. Be a roll call vote, please.
Buren,
Yes.
Tom,
Yes.
Moon,
Yes.
Brian,
Yes.
Tony,
Yes.
Hamilton. Yes. Larry,
Yes.
Greta,
Yes.
Next committee report, Public Safety, Aaron Bretta.
Public safety is one meeting to report on. I'd like to make a motion to accept the minutes as written.
Second. Motion and second to adopt.
The Honorable Mayor, members of the Nekoosa Common Council, a public safety meeting was held Thursday, September 9th, 2021 at 6:30 PM in the Nekoosa Council Chambers. Members present were Curtis Breda, Larry Krubsack, Mike Cum, Brad Hampton. Also in attendance were Brian Krubsack, Garrett Kuhn, Adam Beering, Dan Downing, Ambulance Chief Joe Crutchmeyer, Mayor Dan Carlson, Joe Kaiser, Police Chief Sean Woods, Rick Schmidt of the DPW, Fire Chief Mike Hartshee, Bob Shear, and Assistant Fire Chief Dave Reinschmidt. Item 1, recommend ordinances to modify the municipal code 7.05, ordinance 608, 7.06, ordinance 609, 7.07, ordinance 610, 9.01, ordinance 611, and 10.06, ordinance 612. Item 2, discuss parking at Humke Elementary School. 3, discussed ambulance contracts and reviewed ambulance updates. 4, recommend accepting the resignation from Ryan Bink for the ambulance department. 5, recommend appointing Jen Ducro to captain on the ambulance department. 6, received a report on ambulance runs and staffing levels. 7, recommend body work to ambulance 338 with a cost not to exceed $5,505.50. Item 8, recommend selling the reserve ambulance 339. And 9, recommend sending one officer to handgun and rifle instruction training per handbook. I would like to make a motion that we take action on item 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9.
Second.
Motion and second to adopt items 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 of the Public Safety Committee report. Roll call vote, please.
Tony,
Yes.
Hamilton. Yes. Moon,
Yes.
Tom,
Yes.
Mike,
Yes.
Buren,
Yes.
Greta,
Yes.
Brian,
Yes.
Larry.
Yes.
Next committee report, Property Recreation and Human Affairs.
Property Recreation and Human Affairs has morning meeting to report on. I make a motion to accept the minutes as written.
Second.
Motion and second to adopt the minutes of the Property Recreation and Human Affairs meeting. All in favor?
Aye.
I'm gonna hold number 1 out for a separate vote. So number 2, we discussed demolition and removal of the old well at the shooting range and recommend demolition not to exceed $2,500 from Baziner Excavating. 3, discuss city sidewalk evaluation and repair. 4, discuss smoking, alcohol pet ordinance in Coates Park. Number 5, the Peckham Road property demolition proposals for the building and barn. We recommend precision grading and utilities for demolition at a cost of $12,890. And 6, we had seminars, conferences, training and equipment. Move to adopt number 5 or 2 and 5.
Second.
Motion and second to adopt items 2 and 5, Property Recreation and Human Affairs Committee report. Roll call vote, please.
Greta,
Yes.
Coon,
Yes.
Buren,
Yes.
Larry,
Yes.
Tom,
Yes.
Tony,
Yes.
Hamilton,
Yes.
Brian,
Yes. And number one, we discussed 2021 Pumpkin Fest with a recommendation of donating $3,000 to the Pumpkin Fest committee.
Do you want to make
Second.
Or,
that a motion, Mr. Chairman?
yes.
Second.
Motion and second to adopt item one of the Property Recreation and Human Affairs Committee report. Roll call vote, please.
Is this coming out right?
What's wrong?
Well, assuming you're no.
Yeah.
Okay, then somebody else is,
He can make a
you
motion.
can still make the
He can
motion.
make a motion from the committee. This is coming from the committee.
Right,
And then he can turn around and vote no.
okay,
He can-
okay. I didn't know if there was a,
No, it won't hurt.
okay, no problem.
All he's doing is bringing it before the board. The board decides.
ready?
Yep.
Sorry, Joe.
No,
Making it, yeah.
Yeah, that's- I'm in no hurry. Greta,
No.
Tony,
Yes.
Hamilton,
Yes.
Coon,
Yes.
Brian,
No.
Larry,
I'm a softie, yes.
Aaron,
Yes.
Tom,
Yes.
Carried.
Next item on the agenda is old business. Is there any old business that needs to come before the council? Hearing none, moving on to new business. First item is the proposed ordinances to modify the municipal code from the public safety report. Chief.
Sure, this kind of originated out of some work that I was doing with some of the other ordinances that we'd passed in public safety. And I always felt that this was kind of a disjointed process. And especially since we've kind of changed the role of the personnel committee, is more of a HR personnel. That's kind of what that committee does now. So all we really did, Mayor and I kind of worked on this a little bit, and city attorney just standardized the process for appointments is all it is. Some of them were very similar to what we have here, but each committee had a role in the process. And to me, it just made sense to make that role now the personnel committee standardized throughout. So any questions on any of those?
Instead of going by committee.
Yeah. Just kind of simplify and standardize the process. And I know some of
A lot, yeah.
the appointments lately have
Question.
been a little odd, maybe.
Yeah.
Just a
Well, like you said,
cumbersome process.
Yeah.
So any questions on that? I know Mike had asked a question about, because I think the appointments in the fire department, fire chief, and maybe the assistant fire chief, the old, or the proposed, or the current language not yet changed, was the same thing as what they had in their bylaws. So he just wondered if maybe that was something they'd have to change in the bylaws, or how that would work, but I'm assuming the ordinance would supersede bylaws.
Yes.
Yeah. For the fire department?
Yeah.
I know last time it happened, it was, the guys voted on it, and then that name came to the council.
Right.
You could always tell them, no, we don't like this guy, take it back and find somebody else.
So, and he didn't indicate that he was not in favor of changing it, just that there was that technicality of, or would be a conflict maybe with their bylaws, and that would have to be something that they would need to look at. So,
Okay. Any other questions? Comments? I guess,
and then the other one, 104 was just a language change to reflect the new personnel committee and take out the wage and salary wording in there, which we must have missed it last time that we did the personnel committee. So just a technicality on that one.
All right, so then I guess I'd entertain a motion. We do these separately.
You don't have to, as far as I'm concerned.
No, unless you want to call it out for separate votes, we could do to adopt ordinance 613 and 614.
All in one motion.
So move.
Second.
A motion second to modify municipal code 1.03 and 1.04 with ordinance 613 and 614. We have a roll call vote, please.
Beering,
Yes.
Hamilton,
Yes.
Come,
Yes.
Coon,
Yes.
Brian,
Yes.
Downey,
Yes.
Larry,
Yes.
Brett,
Yes.
Next item is a conditional offer of employment to part-time police officer. Again,
So I had an application from a young man that is interested in part-time work, and we need the help desperately in our part-time staff. And he's gone through all but one phase of the hiring process. And we don't see any issues with that. So we've done an extensive background on him and would like to hire Luke Maher, Maher, just for part-time.
Luke.
Yep,
Getting out of the water care business, huh?
different family, I think.
Cousins. Once removed. You need a motion on it?
Yep,
You said young man.
Second.
Early 20s.
Funny.
motion and second to hire Luke Maher for part-time police officer. We have a roll call vote, please.
can I use Sean, can I use the wording like what we have in the agenda here? To offer or conditional offer of employment to Luke Mar?
Yep.
Okay, sorry. Coon,
Yes.
Beering,
Yes.
Come,
Yes.
Brian,
Yes.
Larry,
Yes.
Bretta,
Yes.
Downey,
Yes.
Hamilton,
Yes.
Next on the agenda are donation seminars, conferences, equipment, or meetings. Anyone have anything? Moving on. Entertain a motion to adopt the various monthly reports.
Move. Second.
Motion and second to adopt the various monthly reports. All in favor? Next item is approval of the claims. Ms. Rusch.
we had 3 bill lists. Ways and Means 250. Council, we had 2 meetings. We had that one budget meeting and this one tonight. 910. Mayor, 800. Airport Commission, 55. Public Works, 250. Public Safety, 250. And Property Recreation, 250.
Approve the bills as presented. Second.
Motion and second to approve the bills. Okay, have a roll call vote, please.
Yes.
Brian,
Yes.
Bretta,
Yes.
Downey,
Yes.
Larry,
Yes.
Beering,
Yes.
Hamilton,
Yes.
Coon.
Yes.
Next item, are there any issues as provided by law that need to come before the council?
Move to adjourn.
Second.
Motion and second to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned.
Off the record now?
Yes, sir.